that awkward moment when you're not recording your voice. You're managing to record desktop audio. Hey there! Hi! Bright Time here, and I know this is a little different to what I usually do. Usually I do Let's Plays, but I did mention a little while ago that I wanted to do motivational videos or self-help videos. Not that I'm pretending or even saying that I'm anything amazing, and I think it would be nice to give you guys advice on some situations, warning signs, what to look out for, you know, ideas how to keep motivated and keep going, because I know how hard it is. I know how hard it is to keep motivated and keep going when you're trying hard and you're just not seeing any progression, you're not seeing anything amazing happen, and you just sort of sat like, well, why am I doing so bad, but XYZ over there is doing fantastic? I mean, I do that a lot. I look at people a lot and I just think, well, why are they doing better than what I am? What are they doing different? And I think my problem is I try to compare myself to people too much. So I try to be like other people. I try to do what other people are doing, but I'm not really being me. I think that's my problem. And you know what? I'm gonna stop. That's what I think I'll do. I think I'll stop. I'll just do what I enjoy and what I do. And I recommend you guys do the exact same thing. Like, don't try to be like everyone else. Don't try and follow in everyone else's footsteps. Take your time. Do what you enjoy. Do what you do. Think of you. Care for yourself. Don't try and be like everyone else. It's going to be a pretty boring world if we're all exactly the same. Don't you agree? Sometimes I look at life and I just look at my friends. Like, I don't have many friends, but I have best friends, close friends that I hold very, very deep and dearly to my heart, and the most of my university people that I absolutely adore. I don't keep in touch with them as much as I should, but I try my best every so often. But I just look at them and I look at their lives and I'm thinking, wow, one of my friends, Turtle, he's doing fantastic. You know, he's just got married, he's got a house, he's got a job. May not be the best job, but he's got a job. You know, he's paying his mortgage and they're planning for a baby. And I'm like, wow. When I met Turtle, I used to look at him and just think, you are just not adult material. I used to sit there and think, I am more adult material than what that guy is. Like, that sounds so mean. And if Turtle, you are watching, you know I love you, don't you, buddy? Yeah, I used to sit and look at him and just think, wow, you are not mature enough to be an adult. But out of all of my friends, he is the first adult. He's the first one to get married. He's the first one to plan a family. You know, he's got his own house. He's really hit the ground hard and he's running for it. He's done really ruddy well for himself. And then I look at other friends who are also getting married, other friends that have had children, other friends that have managed to achieve their goals and reach their dreams, get that dream job, do that thing that they always wanted to do. And I look at myself and I sit here and I think, wow, I'm absolutely achieving nothing with my life. But actually I am. I'm doing a lot with my life. Like, it may not be anything significant now, but in the future, it's all going to add up to something, which is why I say to you guys, don't compare yourself to other people. Don't think just because they've done something that you need to be doing that. Everybody's life starts off different ways. Everybody's life takes different paths. Everybody's life, at the end of the day, will all end up in the same situation. You'll all probably end up married. Maybe not all at the same time. That makes me sound like I'm saying everyone's going to get a divorce, but you'll all be ending up getting married, having children, reaching that goal, achieving that dream. Maybe it won't be right now, but that means you've just got to keep working for it. You've just got to go for it. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't compare yourself to other people and think, I should already be there. I should already have achieved that goal. I should already be that person I'm meant to be. You're still young. Like, I look at myself, I'm still pretty young. Like, I keep thinking, wow, I'm like 26. I'm a girl. And I'm too old to be doing YouTube. Like, it seems daft to say this, which is why I just need to take a step back and not focus on the negative and only focus on the positive and have fun. Just do what you enjoy doing. Like, yeah, everyone else may be miles ahead of you in the race, but do you not remember the story of the hare and the tortoise? The tortoise still won, regardless of the hare's speed. Like, take it slow, do what you enjoy, look after yourself, make sure you're just having a fantastic day, a fantastic life, doing all the things you want to achieve. Don't let yourself get bogged down just because you're not at that peak yet. Just because, for me, Turtle's at that peak. That's great. I'm so happy for Turtle. Just because he's at that point, and I look at him and I think he's already adulting and I'm not. I still live at home, but I've like with my parents. I still live at home. I've hopefully securing my job soon. I've been on a contract. Well, not a contract. I've been temporary for a very, very long time. So fingers crossed I should be getting a contract soon. I don't have anyone special in my life. I literally go to work, I come home, I play video games, and I go sleep. And I eat as much as possible in the middle of all that. But that's not important. Everybody's life works out differently. Just because you've not hit the same point as Turtle doesn't mean you won't eventually hit that point, and there's no point in stressing yourself out over it, because at the end of the day it all works out. Sure, everyone's like, oh, you should go out more, you should go meet new people, you should go make friends. Cool, but your online friends are just as important. They're still real people at the end of the day. They're still fantastic people. Like, a lot of people online I've met, I absolutely adore with all my heart. Like, I could shout out to many, many people, but I'm not going to. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. You know, you don't need to be like anyone else. You're you. You're fantastic. You're perfect. You may not have hit your goal just yet, but is it really fun to already hit your goal? I mean, how old are you? Are you in your teens? Are you 20? Are you 30? How old are you? Do you really want to hit your goal so early? Because what are you going to work towards at the end of your life? I mean, sure, you can always work towards retirement and having a fantastic home, having loads of money for your little peoples, your little ones, your little peoples, your little ones, your children, their children, making sure they have the best life. But do you want to achieve everything so soon? When you've got a whole life ahead of you, you've got so much waiting for you. You've got, God knows how long we've got. It could be 80 years, could be 90, could be 100 years, could be 1,000 years, because they might manage to actually freeze us and preserve us for a very, very long time. Or transport our brains into alien life forms. I meant to say robots, but alien life forms. Never compare yourself to anyone else. Don't, not just in ways of life, your body shape, your appearance, your personality. Don't look at other people and think, wow, they're so much better than me. They might be better than you in some aspects, but you are far more superior in other aspects of your life. Things that they will look at you and be like, wow, I wish I was more like them. You're just as fantastic and amazing. Don't ever, ever, ever let anyone tell you you're not. You're amazing. You are phenomenal. And every day you do something new, you achieve something, you're doing fantastic things and you're being amazing. And I reckon you should just keep that up, because honestly, you're being fantastic. Don't let anyone ever make you feel down. Don't do it. Okay? Because though people may say horrible things, though people may make you feel bad, at the end of the day, it's not their opinion that matters, it's yours. It's how you perceive yourself and how you think of yourself. And it's you. The most important person who can judge you is you. Don't ever judge yourself too hard. Like, sure, we can all improve, we can all get better at things, we can always learn more, but we've got a whole life ahead of us to do that. And it's quite exciting to think about it. Like, when I'm 50 years old, could I be still making YouTube videos? Could I be living abroad? Could you be living abroad? Could you have become a world-class artist? Could you be the next Steve Jobs? Could you be a robot alien man? There is just so much. You've got a full life ahead of you, and there's no point in rushing to the end goal when you're so young and you have so much to do and so much time. All I'm saying is, you are an amazing person, and don't ever, ever, ever let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't ever let anyone shame you or judge you, because in all honesty, their opinion doesn't matter, and more than likely they are saying that to make themselves feel better. I know, because I've done that to a couple people before in the past, way in the past, like very, very far in the past. I don't like to really judge people anymore. I mean, I can hold a grudge, I will hold a grudge when I want to, but I don't like to judge people as much anymore. I prefer to celebrate their achievements. So if somebody goes, oh yeah, I just reached like 100 subscribers, fantastic, you are doing an amazing job, you should keep up the work, you're doing amazing. Like, I may be a little envious that you've like hit such a goal before me, but I still have time to reach that. I still have the ability to do so. I still have the time. I will eventually reach that goal, and when I do, I'm going to be super happy. I mean, I am currently already at 100+ subs, and thank you everyone for supporting me. I've been terrible on my channel, and I know I have, but I'm trying harder now. Your own worst enemy is yourself. As they always say, your own worst enemy is yourself. I know I'm my own worst enemy, inside my own head. Like, no one actually knows what we think, you know? Most of the time, we don't let people know. Because it's hard, you know? Explaining what you think. And it's easy for some people to be like, oh, well, get over it. But you don't know the extent of the situation. So you can't just say, oh, get over it. Oh, it'll be easy. Oh, just smile through it. You don't know. You don't know. It's just something you need to work on. And like what I do, I know I'm saying a lot of me personally. What I do is when I go to bed, before I go to sleep, I list at least 3 things that have happened during the day that have been positive. They don't have to be anything spectacular. It's just 3 things. So today, my 3 things could be, I was told that my contract is on the verge of being finalised. Fingers crossed, we'll see how that goes. Well, this month they say it'll be finalised. Number 2, there was cake at work. It was somebody's birthday and they wanted to celebrate with us, so they brought in cake. And it was really, really nice gesture. I was really happy about that. And number 3, I'm actually really happy that I'm making this video. Like, for a while, I've been like, okay, I need to write a script. I need to think about it. I need to rehearse it a lot. But I've just completely gone off on my own, not prepared myself or anything, and I've just gone for it. And I'm really happy that I'm making this video. It's like one of the positive things today, because a lot of things today have not gone particularly well for me. I've had a few upsets, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's going to be even better than today. And those 3 things are what's going to make me happy. So there was cake, my contract is hopefully being finalized, and I made this video, and I'm proud of myself for doing so, because I've just held back on doing this for a long time, for a month. I've just said I wanted to make self-help and motivational videos for people, and I just never went through with it. And now I've just gone, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try something different, and I'm gonna take the plunge, and I'm gonna do it. And hopefully I have done something. I've not just rambled on like a crazy person. I have sort of motivated, maybe helped a little bit. Just never forget how amazing you are. There was something I saw a while ago. I have a picture of it, but it's not a very good picture. It was when I was at one of my low points, and I was with one of my other friends. I'll call him Ryan. He is called Ryan, so I don't know why I said I'll call him Ryan. One of my friends, Ryan, and we went to go watch Jacksepticeye on stage, and I was absolutely looking forward to that day, and it was a fantastic day, and it was great seeing Ryan again after so long. And we were walking under this bridge, and it was just full of graffiti, and one piece of graffiti stood out to me, and I took a picture of it. It's a terrible picture. I mean, I could try and add it in, but it's an absolute terrible picture because you can't even read half of it, and it just said, "You were put here for a purpose." So it wasn't a mistake that you came to be. You were here for a purpose, and you've got something to achieve, and you're going to achieve it. Just keep believing in yourself. Yeah, you're going to have that little bit in the back of your head that's going, you're not good enough. You know, this person's better than you. Oh, you should be more like them. You need to change. You're weird. So, you've still got room for improvement. You've got an entire life room for improvement. You're going to achieve that goal. You're a fantastic human being, or a tree, or a panda if you want to be. I would happily be a panda. You are amazing. That's all I can say. You are amazing. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so you might look up to a person. You might think, oh, I could really strive to be as good as them, or I need to be better than them, or they're so much better than me, like, I'll never reach that goal. Yes, you will. You will reach that goal, but not just right now. You'll achieve it in the future. You don't need to do things right now, because when you achieve that goal, you've hit that part where you want to be. What next? You've achieved your goal. What are you going to do next? You've got nothing to work towards. I mean, you can always make another goal, but isn't trying to achieve the goal better than hitting the goal? Because once you've hit the goal, what next? You've worked to it. You just keep it up? Yeah. Yeah, you do. I don't think that was a very good analogy. But just keep working. Just keep being you. Don't change for anyone. Never, never change for anyone. If someone says you should be more like them, don't. It's the worst thing a person could say to you. If somebody mimics your weight or mimics your appearance or says you need to change something about yourself. Someone once told me I needed to dye my hair. Like, I needed to stop being ginger. I need to dye my hair. And I considered it. I'm really glad I didn't, because my hair colour is phenomenal and the amount of people that compliment me on my hair colour is unreal. And I'm glad I didn't. I'm never going to change for anyone because I'm me. I'm happy who I am. Yeah, I am a bit odd. I am a bit over the top. I'm a bit whiny, but it's still me. And people still like me. People still enjoy me. People still want to be my friends. It doesn't matter. And I'm happy about that. You know, you may think in this world you're all alone. You have no one to turn to. When actually, you have people like me who are your friends. You have people, other people online as well. You have your family. Maybe you don't get on as well with your family, but you'll have other people that you can refer to as family, like a very close friend. For me, Turtle. He's very much like my family. Like, I couldn't live without him anymore. Like, he's too much to me. But I have my family as well. You always have someone to turn to. You're never actually alone. There are always people who are willing to help, who are willing to listen. Sometimes your friends aren't, but that doesn't mean they're not always not going to listen. They will always be there for you, but sometimes they have things that are going on in their lives as well. And maybe you can help each other out. I know. It's hard. I've always found it hard. You know, I don't have many friends close by. All my friends, like I said, my university friends, and we're all from all over the country. We don't see each other often. We meet up at least once a year to chill out and catch up and stuff. And I know sometimes it's hard to go to them about problems and just say, look, I'm struggling at the moment. I need someone to listen to, because I know that they have their own lives, they have their own things to deal with, but there are always people who will be willing to listen, who will be willing to help. I mean, Twitter, for instance, if you just say, I need a hug, there's going to be plenty of people that will jump on your status and will give you that hug you need, or virtual hug at least, or they'll give you some words of encouragement. There's always someone you're going to be able to talk to. There's always going to be someone you're going to be able to talk to. And don't doubt people. I mean, it's easy just to think that, oh, I'm not good enough. They'll never talk to me. They'll never listen. Actually, they will. You'll be surprised. If you've been friends long enough, if you've been close long enough, you'll be surprised, like, all the things people actually do for you. Never feel like you're actually alone. Never let anyone tell you to change or be different. Never let anyone make you feel like crap. And never compare yourself to anyone else. You are you. You are fantastic. You may not be ready to hit these goals that your friends and family have already hit, but you'll hit it eventually. You'll get there, and don't worry about it. You're fantastic. You're amazing. You keep up the work. Just keep smiling. I know it's hard sometimes, but you've got a fantastic smile, and you need to keep smiling. Just remember to keep smiling, because somewhere someone is falling in love with your smile. And make sure you have a fantastic day. Keep smiling, keep being fantastic. You keep going, you keep improving, you keep being amazing, and I shall see you guys in the next video. See ya!